Last video for you guys in this location, and I will be back in my normal spot. The Toronto Raptors continue to bludgeon teams. They continue to have incredible second halves. Third quarters in particular, maybe not all the time, but again tonight, the Raptors have a very good third quarter. They close the first half strong. And they hang on a couple little runs late in the game, but they counter everything and they win this game 110-99 over the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight at Scotiabank Arena and close off the season series against the Cavs, winning all three games, both in Cleveland and the one in Toronto. Now we're going to hear the excuses, right? I mean, people love to be the excuse makers of everybody. No Jared Allen, no Dean Wade, no DeAndre Hunter, no Sam Merrill, no Darius Garland. Darius Garland just hasn't been healthy all year. It just seems like they're running him out there and he's getting hurt, which is pretty brutal to watch as a fan. DeAndre Hunter's been great for them this season. Sam Merrill is always a threat from three. Dean Wade, okay, fine. Jared Allen's a menace. There's no doubt about that. The Raptors didn't have their 20-point per game scorer in RJ Barrett tonight. So I know there's going to be excuses one way. The Raptors won, if I'm not mistaken, let me just confirm this. Every single game these teams have played this year, they've been double-digit wins. Yeah, 11-point win in Game 1, 13-point win in Game 2, and another 11-point win today. Just keep the excuses rolling. It's fine. Because the Toronto Raptors have won 8 consecutive basketball games, are 13-5 on the season, and the vibes are very high. Brandon Ingram, BI3, we acquired him at the trade deadline last year. And I said going into the season, I'm like, this year might be very interesting, right? There's so much talent on this team, but how's it all going to mesh? Not only has it meshed incredibly well, but Brandon Ingram tonight, in a night with no RJ Barrett, obviously, so he's going to get the ball more, and nobody else was really cooking. IQ shot 5 of 14, struggled. Right, Kobe Walter wasn't as hot as he was in the last game. Shot 2 of 8. Jakob Poeltl, just never going to be the guy offensively. And Scotty Barnes, he was 8 of 13, but the 3 wasn't falling. He was 0 of 2 there, so he wasn't cooking, per se. And you didn't have a guy off the bench coming out there and just, again, absolutely cooking. So Brandon Ingram, as Scotty said in his postgame, give the guy the ball, clear out, let him go to work and get a bucket. Because, man, did he do that tonight. 37 points on 15 of 30 shooting. 15 of 30. Shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Everyone shot bad from the free throw line there in the second quarter. I don't know what happened, but regardless, 2 of 5 there. 5 of 11 from three-point range. Had a steal in the game, a plus 11. Have a day, Brandon Ingram. Without a doubt, your player of the game in this one. He was electric. The team needed that guy to... He said, hey, guys, get on my back. I'll carry you to victory. And he did just that. But everybody else, they did their part. Like, again, nobody was like... You don't look at anybody's stat line or what anybody did today and be like, well, they didn't play well. There was nothing I can say good about them. Scotty Barnes, defensively again, he's electric. And oh, by the way, another double-double. 18 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists for Scotty on 8 of 13 shooting, 2 of 2 from the line. We talked about 0 of 2 from 3. Had a steal in the game. It was a plus 14 while he was out there on the floor. Plus 14. Listen to the starters plus minus for the Cavs. So Larry Nance plus 5. Good for him. He barely played. Tyson, minus 11. Evan Mobley, minus 21. Lonzo Ball, minus 7. Donovan Mitchell, minus 22 in the game. Do I need to say anything else? I didn't think so. Incredible night from Scotty. He was good. But before we get into any of the other guys and the guys who struggled a little bit shooting the rock, let's get to how this game went down. Right? First quarter, at one point, I think the Cavs led by 10, didn't they? Basically, it was 8. So they led early in this game. But what happens? Sandro Mamukelashvili comes off the bench, hits a 3, blocks a shot, hits a 3, gets a stop on the other end, and then proceeds to get a putback off of was it a Grady Dick miss? I don't know who missed the shot, but he gets the putback to go. Basically an 8-0 run of his own, and the Raptors are right back in this game. He had an awesome first shift out there tonight. Phenomenal. And you only lost the first quarter by 3. Considering how it looked, that's a win. And you go into the second quarter. Again, kind of a sluggish start to the second quarter, still trying to find their groove. And in the last, 5 minutes of the, maybe even 4 minutes of the second quarter, Raptors put their foot down and they play incredible defensive basketball, leading to their offense where this team is so good in the fast break. They take care of that. They go on like a 13-2 run at one point. They end up winning the quarter by 6 and heading into halftime up 3. A massive turn of events there to end the first half, and you come out of the break in the third quarter and keep rolling. Both teams kind of sluggish to start offensively, but you were able to find your groove, excuse me, and you win the third quarter by 9, and you go into the fourth, you're up 12. You're feeling really good about things. Now, it did get a little interesting at times. Donovan Mitchell hitting a couple big threes, cutting the deficit to 4, but as I've said before, every time that when they have a lead, a team eats into the lead. What we saw last year, the team who caves in, dies, and lets that lead completely evaporate and they lose. No. This team finds a way when there's a punch back because you know you're going to get one. Limit that and punch back. And they did it yet again tonight. Only losing the fourth quarter by 1, winning the game by 11. Remarkable. Including just giving the ball to BI late in the game, letting the clock run down, making him take shots. Bango, bongo, bango. We're feeling good about things. Now, percentages-wise, again, it's not the sexiest thing out there, right? 49% from the field, not bad. You hold them to 41% shooting. Raptors only shoot 28% from 3, so again, not a great day there. 10 for 36. They had their looks, just couldn't make them. They only shot 29% from 3, 14 for 48. That's just what they do. They chuck shots. Again, in my personal opinion, it's boring basketball. I'm sorry. The ball movement, finding open guys, dunking, doing all kinds of creative plays, that's fun basketball to me. Yeah, any team can drive, swing, fire up a 3. You know, I know that you're going to say, well, then why are they so good? Because they're just an overall really good team. They're a great defensive team. I get it. But for me, it's boring basketball. I don't know. What would you rather 3? What would you rather see? 2 passes that lead to a dunk or a dribble inside, pass out, take a 3 the entire time? No, thank you. I'm good. I'd rather take the dunking. But anyways, free throw line. They struggled more righteously. And more or less in the second quarter alone. They shoot 12 of 18. I believe like 5 of the 6 misses were in that second quarter. And I believe they were all in succession. I think BI missed 2 in a row. Then Jamal shed. Hold on, let me check that. Did Jamal miss 2? Raptors. Donovan Mitchell. He was 2 of 3, so he missed 1. And maybe it was CMB who missed both because he was 2 of 4. I know BI missed 2 in a row, and then he missed the first one the next time down. I'm like, okay, can we settle this down and make some free throws here? It's getting ugly. Raptors only shoot 67%. I'm not doing it. You guys know it. I'm not doing it. They shoot 100% from the free throw line. You struggled there, right? But the Raptors dominated the glass. There was a team effort. You know this team, even without Jared Allen, they are going to try and rebound like crazy and outbox you out and all that stuff. The Raptors dominated 63-40. Big time. Offensive glass, 10-4 in favor of the Raptors. Great. Points, no, where are we? Second chance points, we're only 8-7 in favor of them, actually. So you didn't really capitalize on their mistakes, on the extra opportunities. 28 assists, so kind of down a little bit for the Raptors, but in the end, fine. When you're giving it to BI, letting them cook, not a lot of assists are going to happen. He's just going to make a bucket happen himself. That's why he's so good. 16 turnovers for the Raptors, a little bit high, and a lot of that was early in the game. Points in the paint, +6. Excuse me. Fast break, +1. Yeah, it was fairly tight, right? You only won by 11. It was a 4-point game with like 5 minutes to go, so it was tight. We talked about Scotty Barnes, talked about Brandon Ingram, Jakob Poeltl, a season-high 13 rebounds, only had 7 points and 1 assist on 3 of 4 shooting, had 1 free throw, made it, had 2 steals in the game, did Jakob +4 on the floor. Also, diving on a loose ball, help defense coming over to double. Jakob Poeltl doing that, and then diving on the ball, love it. And getting the ball as well. Well, it was a jump ball, and then it was against Donovan Mitchell. He didn't even bother jumping, so he got the ball anyways. Just a great night defensively from Jakob Poeltl. You know what you're getting. And we don't have him like you didn't last night. Regardless of how Mamu played yesterday, you know, you do miss Jakob. And you saw that tonight. Great stuff. Emmanuel quickly struggled shooting the rock, but he had 11 points. He had 6 rebounds, had 7 dimes in the day. Shot 5 of 14, was only 1 of 7 from 3. So again, an off night for Quick, but that's going to happen. It's all right. Bounce back. And a plus 11 on the floor, so good stuff there. Jacoby Walter struggled today. We talked about that. Jamal Shed. What else can you say? Like what else can you say? I don't want to say the same thing over and over again, but my God, that's literally what he does. The same thing over and over again and just keeps being productive. 24 minutes tonight for him. 9 points, 7 assists on 3 of 4 shooting, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 of 2 from 3. Had a steal in the game, plus 14 on the floor. And in the dying minutes of this game, he's guarding Donovan Mitchell. What else? I mean, incredible. The second-year guy is doing wonders for this team. And obviously, Sandro Mamukelashvili, overall only played 21 minutes. But an incredible first shift really led this team back into it there late in the first quarter. 12 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 of 8 shooting, knocked down 2 threes. He was 2 of 5 there. Had a block in the game, was a plus 7. Beautiful. And that's really about it. Everyone else is kind of meh, whatever. Oh, Jamison Battle, shout out him. Played 1 minute, got fouled taking a 3, made all free throws. Good stuff. Good to see Battle out there again. Now, next up for the Toronto Raptors, they look to make it 9 consecutive W's. They welcome in the Indiana Pacers, I believe, to close out the homestand. Yes, because then they go to Charlotte on the Saturday. Wednesday night, 7:30 tip-off at Scotiabank Arena for the Toronto Raptors. They look to try and make it 9 consecutive W's. Vibes are so high in this city, and they need it right now with how awful the Leafs have played. Keep this thing rolling, boys. Do your job against the Pacers. You have Pacers, Hornets. You know what to do. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video in the dub tonight, because how the hell did you not? Smack that like button. Do appreciate it. The subscribe button. You guys know that's already. Comment down below. Thoughts on the video. Thoughts on the game. What'd you like? What'd you not like from today's game? For the Toronto Raptors, Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys Leaf Station, I guess. Wednesday night in Columbus, I believe, against the Jackets at 7 or 7:30. I'm not even going to bother looking. And for the Toronto Raptors, because that's who we care about right now, they host the Indiana Pacers at Scotiabank Arena, 7:30 tip-off there. Let's make it 9 in a row, boys. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and the dub tonight. Talk to you guys then.